Alright guys, welcome back. I know it's been a long time. Um, Hopefully you should be able to hear me a lot better compared to my previous videos. Um, so we'll just kind of run with it, go from there. Welcome back to the Bear's Den. Today we are going to be having another video tutorial for you for American Truck Simulator. It's going to be for the Rollin 389 by Joel Collins. You can find him on Facebook, all that jazz. With that, let's get into it. So we're going to be learning how to install the mod from the basic bare bones scratch. There will be a lot of information, lots of things like that. I'll be going through every little step of the process to go from point A to point B. Basically, so show you, hey, downloaded it, let's get going, install it, and then playing with it, kind of thing like that. Should be a quick 20-minute little video, so let's get into it. So, alright, first thing you need to do, so you bought the mod. What do you do? Where do you go? First things first, go to your Google Drive, which I have open here. You'll want to search, if you don't already immediately see it, search for it, Rollin_mod_pack, pop it up immediately right there. It'll be called that every single time. The only thing that'll change between updates is the 1.49.0. Each game iteration that updates, this will change to that version to allow you to continue to play with it. There will be a letter attached to it. Don't worry about the letter, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you have the current version of the mod. With that, you will download it. You can double click it, whatever, right click it. It's going to pop up with this. It's just a large file. It's 6.5 something gigs. So all you're just going to end up doing is coming up here to this download button and just clicking download. It might take a while. You can also do this, right click it, hit download. Same thing. It's going to take a while for most of you, probably, depending on your internet connection, your system, things like that, what browser you're using, whatever. Just let it download. It could take 5 minutes, could take 20 minutes. Either way, once you have that started, or at least downloading, you want to look for your key. Now your Rollin key will be whatever Facebook name or whatever name you gave to Joel to use. For me, it's going to be Camric Bears. And it's going to be this one right here, .rar. You're going to download that as well. Once they are downloaded, they'll probably be in your downloads folder. Mine aren't. That's just because I moved them to a different location and had them installed with a file with all my other Rollin 389 files. So once you have located your key and your mod pack, you're going to take those to the SES file for the key. If it's still in the RAR, you just open up the RAR file, either with 7-zip, WinRAR, whatever you're using, to grab that and extract it out. And just all you have to do is just take that SES file, move over to your American Truck Simulator file, and just add it into your mods folder. Simple, easy, just like that. That's all you gotta do, as long as it is in the SES format of file extension, like so. For the Rollin mod pack, this is going to be a little more information, little touch and go, but we will basically narrow everything down as we can. So starting with step 1, open it. You can just double click it, it'll open. You can drag, drop to whatever. Double clicking it works just fine. I'm using WinRAR, obviously here, simple and easy, I can navigate easily. So here's a couple information things here. You got your main mods folder, a folder for slower computers, user resources, readme text, changelog text, and a mod load order. Now, things to see right out of the gate, look at your mod order. It's going to pop up. You're going to see what order these mods are going to go into. As you can see, there's actually a few of them. So we're just going to take that, drag it to another screen for now, get it out of the way, but we are going to use that soon. The next thing you're going to want to look at maybe is your changelog. It's going to tell you what version each mod is, what version of game it's for. Now this says 1.48, he probably just forgot to change it. I believe when 1.48 went to 1.49, it already had compatibility, so we just uploaded it with the current version and all that other stuff. You can look to see all this other stuff here, previous updates, what's been added, what's been fixed, things like that. Totally up to you to read that, not necessary. What you do have to read is this, the README text here. This is important. It has everything you could possibly need to know about the truck and what you need to do to install it. I'm going to go through it for you anyway, just to show you. But with that, on here, you're going to want to find your, where is it here? Here it is. Scroll all the way near the bottom. It's going to be about number 3 here in this performance buffer info section. We're going to choose one of these lines corresponds with how much gigabytes of RAM you have. I happen to have 16, so this line is the one I'm looking at. I'm going to start here. I'm going to drag and then highlight and copy that specific RAM or RAM size section of thing here. And then I'm going to navigate to Steam, and this is important. You want to be in Steam. Once you have your game here selected, you go into the settings, the properties, and make sure your game isn't running when you do this, by the way. Mine is, because I've already done this. It's fine. You want to make sure your launch options are specifically set to DirectX 11. I mean, you can have it ask you, but you always want to launch with DirectX 11 because it creates other issues if you don't. Now, going back to that line that I copied, you want to paste it in this box here. There'll probably be nothing in there at first, so it'll be an empty box. That's fine, but you want to paste that entire line in there specifically so that it shows that. Once you have done those two things, you can close that and minimize. You don't need to do anything else after that. The next thing you're going to do is navigate to your documents folder, and you're going to find your config.cfg. And then you're going to look for this specific line here. Once you do so, like I said, navigate to Documents, click on your American Truck Simulator folder, find this file, the config.cfg. You want to open it, now this is important, open it with a notepad. By default, most computers will probably already do that. If it doesn't, you want to go here to open with, and then find your notepad, and just click OK. You can use other things. I know there's more advanced Microsoft versions, things like that, whatever. But this is just simple, easy to do. Now, to find this line, we're going to make it easy. You're going to do Control on your keyboard and then press F at the same time. It's going to pop up with this box. You can also do, where is it? In here, you can see right here, you can click Find. Just click that, it'll pop up with this. Now, mine's already typed in here. You want to not paste that, you want to take, not that, you want to take that line from the README, this, Alright, I should be back now. Sorry about that. My headset ended up dying. Oops. Alright, anyway, you want to take that line that I was going to show you and paste it right into here. The uset space r underscore buffer underscore page underscore sign. Now click Find Next. And it's going to take you to this little line here where that specific thing is. This will by default be 10. Now in the thing, it says to change it to 30. I've seen people put it at 90. It just kind of, it depends on your preference. I'm going to put mine at 30 for now just to see what it does. I might up it later, I don't know. Anyway, this is basically to prevent random crashes when using large mods, things like that, whatever. So once you've done that, you can close the README, you're done with it, you don't need to look at it anymore, you're fine. Now, going back to this, the massive mod pack thing that we have. You have a couple folders here. Now you have a user resources. This contains all your textures, your templates, things like that. For skinning purposes, personal creation of your truck, things like that, whatever. That's all in that folder. Now if you're running on a laptop or say a slower computer, something that doesn't have beef to it, you have options for lower detail lights and lower resolution skins. You can put those in there, make sure they go above the rest of your mods, above the key, things like that. I'll explain that a little bit in a second. But going into the main portion of this, you have all of these mods in here, a bunch of SCS files, a couple folders, things like that. What you're going to do to start is take these ones, and you're going to take these specific 6, drag them into your mod folder. I'm just going to cancel that just because I already have them in here. I don't need them in here again. But you're going to do that, let it do its copy process over, and you'll be fine. And that'll add that into here. As you can see, mine are, let's see, it's all CMod stuff right here. See, there's those ones, and then the other ones like right there. You also have the option of adding tinted windows. Same process, grab it, drag and drop. You can read the readme. It says add-on, make cabin windows tinted. Put this above the truck mod. All Rollin 389 trucks will have tinted windows. It's not optional. If you want to disable it, deactivate the mod. You know, basic stuff like that. I did not mean to do that. Color gauge. You also have a readme for this. Optional add-ons, stock amber gauges will be activated if you don't have one of these in your mod manager. You can only use one at a time. Must be installed. Above the truck, 2 variants of each color except for white. The matching LCD screen variants. So if you're using the basic dashes that have like the GPS in the dash, you'll use the LCD versions. Only use one at a time because it's the only one that's going to work. So you have these colors here for without the LCDs, and these ones here for the LCDs. Pick one of those if you choose. You don't have to. Driver selection. Idle one is recommended. This one is for convoys as specifically as well, but you can also use in your base game. You have no driver option, and you have the old basic drivers that you can choose from. One with no hats, one with beards. These ones are without beard with hat. These ones are with beard with hat. And these ones are with no hat, beard. Give me 1 second, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer that quick call. I paused my recording, so hopefully there won't be too much gap and delay. But with that, we've got our driver, all that stuff. That's what we were dealing with. Once you have that selected and your gauge color selected, tinted windows if you choose, and all of these, then you can just, like I said, drag drop into this mod folder and you're good to go. Once you do all that, you can close all of these things because you don't need them anymore, and you can go into your game, which I have here. You want to go into your mod manager, like I said, and remember that picture I had you guys pull up and save somewhere just so you could grab it. Going to use that and going to put everything into your load order, which is shown here. And it's going to always be the same from your Rollin key down to your Mac. It will always be the same. It will never change. You will have your trailer, your driver, your truck, cameras if you choose to have it in there, the 2 mod data packs, the key, which has to be in the game, and then you have your other options here of your sound and interior pack. Highly recommend. Your gauge color, whichever one you chose, will go here, and then you will have the other tinted windows somewhere above the key too. Those 3 files don't have to be in a specific order as long as they are above the key. Now, once you have that all there and all set, you can just, you'll hit confirm down here. Don't hit escape like I do. And then you just hit continue game, and voila, there you go. You can now build your truck, have fun with it, do whatever you want to do, and that is anything and everything you need to know about the Rollin 389. And with that, you have basically your tutorial file. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helps. And with that, I will see you next time. Peace.